What is up, you guys? It is your girl Anisha, aka Nisha the Barbie, whatever you want to call me, and today I am back with another video. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and if you're not, just please keep on watching. Today I want to hit on the hot topic for the past 2 weeks, When They See Us. It is a 4-part limited series on Netflix, and right now everybody should be congratulating Ava DuVernay because she has really made like an eye-opening experience to people and just added, to the Black Lives Matter movement, and just showed, what other people do in the same light. So like I said, it's a limited series on Netflix, and if you have Netflix and you haven't seen it, you need to go watch it right now. And it's gonna make you mad, of course.
You and us. Who you were in the park with?
I don't know names. I just got lost.
Where did you see the lady?
One lady.
The female jogger was severely beaten and raped. Every black male who was in the park last night is a suspect. I need all of them.
What's going on with my son?
Your son was involved in rape in Central Park.
What? No,
Wait a minute.
impossible.
Wait a second.
They saw you rape the lady.
I didn't see a lady or hit anyone. I didn't see any lady.
Kevin.
I didn't see any lady.
I want to see my son right now. Right now.
Whatever they said I did, I didn't.
Zoning on the road.
Nothing in these boys' state matches the central facts of the crime. All we need is for one to tie this whole thing together.
These tapes are not as clean as the state would have you believe.
There is injustice happening here.
There is not one shred of evidence.
Imagine the frenzy of these teenagers ripping off her
They
clothes.
are innocent of these
They
crimes.
are guilty.
Why are you doing us like this?
What other way they ever do us?
And I haven't looked back
I've been having these dreams.
since I met
I keep hearing these footsteps. And they coming closer and closer. That's me. Coming to bring you home. They said if I went along with it, that I could go home. And that's all I wanted.
The police will do anything. Lie on us, they will lock us up, they will kill us.
This is my life.
I don't think we should admit to something that we didn't do.
Okay, we keep fighting.
So the story is about 5 guys, well, boys. 4 of them are black, 1 of them are Hispanic. They're all from different parts. They're from the same part of New York, but one night, specifically April 19th, 1989, a group of boys went out to the park to just, be boys, cause ruckus. I mean, they're 14, 15, and 16-year-olds. They're gonna do crazy stuff. They're transitioning from middle school to high school. Long story short, a lady ended up getting raped and beaten, and a prosecutor strictly blamed part of the boys because they were what? Black. Linda Feinstein. If this was the way they portrayed her in the movie, it just seemed like, she just was like, that's them. I just want to know how, detectives, how they work and stuff. Like, how did you know, that list? She just made me mad. Her being a prosecutor, period. She shouldn't have, and then the book publishing company, I heard that they're just now dropping her now when they knew, at the time it happened 30 years ago, but they knew, they knew like, they knew they didn't, when they were exonerated, that's when you should have dropped her. Not 30 years after the movie came out and you're like, oh yeah, she already made $2.5 million off them books. and she was a prosecutor. And then another thing that burned me up is that she resigned after that case. It's just some stuff that just doesn't make any sense of how it goes, you know. And that was one of them. That was one of them. You guys know, they all went in there, and to me, I felt like, you know, they were the least innocent of all of the boys, because in the way they're portrayed in the movie, none of them were doing anything. They were just running with their friends, playing with their friends. They got into police custody, and they were there for hours. Their parents weren't there. They questioned them, they lied to them, and they turned them against each other, made them lie on each other. They all found out they were falsely accused. None of their DNA matched what was going on. No scientific evidence, nothing matched. But just because they were black little boys in the park doing what boys do, they got blamed. The series shows, you know, what happened exactly of the night, police custody and everything, where they're taken under their supervision, not under the supervision of their parents. That's what really irked me. They were all underage. Back then, you know, you had to be, if you were 16, you were considered as an adult. So, you know, they were scared, they were slapping on them, they were beating on them. It was just crazy at how, you know, like how they were being done. So yeah, it was Antron, Yusuf, Kevin, Corey, and Raymond. Yeah, Raymond was the Hispanic, were black, as I said before. They just, in my opinion, I felt like they were robbed of their childhood, you know, like they never, like they said, they never got to be boys. Like they didn't get a high school diploma. They missed out on their 18th birthday. They missed out on graduating from high school. They missed out on everything. They didn't get to live, you know, the rest of their childhood. And it was really sad. At the end of the movie, the series, Corey wise, he got it the worst. I'm not discrediting anybody, you know, what they went through or whatever, but it just seemed like in every episode, Corey was getting beat up. He got it bad. Like, he had his own whole episode, y'all, if y'all haven't seen it. Like, they were in the prime of their lives. Like, everything just was taken from them. It was just really sad. It made me cry. Nobody deserves to go through that. And then the whole $85,000 that Trump said to give them the death penalty. And Corey just went, he was just being a ride or die friend, y'all. He was just helping his friend out. He just went down to the station to see what was going on, and he ended up being drugged in all of this. He just, like, y'all just need to watch the episode. He just went through it, you know, in jail. And I started and I got off track, but he actually met up with the guy who was already a rapist. And you wait 12 years to confess that you did it. Why? But like I said, you guys, I just wanted to touch on it, to put my perspective on it, because, you know, like I said, the things that happened then are still happening today, and frankly, it's probably not gonna change. Hopefully somebody will come along and make it change, because I feel like, you know, Kim Kardashian, she's actually doing like a super good job of like getting, you know, wrongfully convicted people out of jail. But thank God they got that $41 million settlement. But everybody knows that money can't replace your youth. And then when I think about it, it's like, you know, I have uncles, I have a boyfriend, I have nephews, I have a brother, I have friends that are guys, my cousin. I like it. It's just crazy. I have to teach, and maybe one day I'll have a son, and I have to teach him, you know, hands up, don't shoot. I had to tell him, you know, keep your hands above, like, where they can see them, because they will shoot you even though you're not even doing anything. And it's just really sad, you know, that that's kind of the world we live in. I am personally terrified of police. Like, anytime I'm getting stopped by a ticket, my heart just starts beating, because that's just, you know, I'm a fearful person anyway, and I know I shouldn't live in fear, but I get scared a lot. If you haven't watched it, take the time out to watch it. It's worth watching. You guys know what to do. Go ahead and click that subscribe button like I said, and I will see y'all in the next video.